and girls. My name is Teacher Lisa, and today I'm going to be reading you a story about going to the doctor. Our First Experiences by Anne Civardi. So, going to the doctor. This is the J family. Mrs. J, Mr. J, Jenny J, Joey J, Jack J, and Rory and Nod. Jenny has woken up with a bad cough, and Jack has a hurt arm. They must go see the doctor. Mrs. J phones the doctor. So this is the mom. She's calling the doctor. She makes an appointment while Mr. J helps Jack get dressed. "Ow!" shouts Jack. "Watch my arm," he told his dad. Okay, so this is the family, and this is Daddy, and this is Mommy, and they're calling him Mr. J and Mrs. J. So these are the kids, and he's helping them get ready to go to the doctor. The J's go to see the doctor. Mrs. J is Mom, takes Jack, Jenny, and Joey to see Dr. Woody. "Our appointment is at 2:00, she tells the receptionist. The receptionist checks her book. "Yes, it's for Jack and Jenny, isn't it?" she says. "And for Joey too," says Mrs. J. "He needs to have his immunizations." So this is called a receptionist. A receptionist is the lady that takes you in and makes your appointments. And she's going to check all your papers, like your medical card, and talk to Mommy and check your phone numbers and make sure everything is correct. Immunizations mean that Joey, which is the baby one right here, he needs to get his shots. So the receptionist is telling the mommy that. The J's sit in the waiting room. There are a lot of people waiting to see the doctor. Mrs. J reads a book to Jenny. Jack and Joey want to play. So this is the waiting room where everybody is waiting to see the doctor. So there's a lot of sick kids today. So Jack is looking at the fish, Joey is playing with the toys, and Mommy is reading Jenny a story. Now it's Jay's turn. Dr. Woody calls their name. "Who shall I see first?" she says. Me, says Jack, and he holds his arm. So Jack is the one with his arm hurt. So he needed to go to the doctor to see what happened to his arm. Dr. Woody examines Jack. She looks at his sore arm. "It's not broken," she says, "but you do have a sprained wrist, Jack." Dr. Woody puts an arm sling. "Just wear this for a few weeks," Dr. Woody tells him. "It will feel better soon." So right here, she is checking his arm because it really hurts him. So she's seeing if it's broken. But she said it's not, that it is sprained. That means that he just hurt it inside and that he has to wear a sling and he can't use it as much until it gets better. So a sling is what's going to hold his arm to his body so that he doesn't use it. Because in order for it to get better, he cannot use his arm. So she's giving him a sling, and it's to hold it. See that? Dr. Woody checks Jenny. She takes her temperature with a thermometer, and then she looks down Jenny's throat. "It's very red," she said. Then she examines Jenny's ears with the otoscope. "Your ears are fine," she tells Jenny. Dr. Woody listens to Jenny's breathing with a stethoscope. "Breathe in and out deeply," she says. She feels Jenny's neck to see if her glands are swollen. "You have a slight chest infection," said the doctor. So right here, she's using the light and to check Jenny's throat and a thermometer. A thermometer is something that she puts in her mouth to see if she has a temperature, to see if is hot. When you have a temperature, you need medicine. So she doesn't have a temperature. She's using the light to look down her throat where she said it's very, very red. And then she's using an otoscope to look in her ears. An otoscope is a machine that has a light on it, and they put it inside your ears to see if you have an ear infection. So she looks through the little hole in the otoscope that has a light at the end to see if you have an ear infection. Right here, she's using a stethoscope. That is to hear your heart. And so she puts it in the front to hear her heart, and then she puts it on her back to hear her breathe. And she tells her breathe in and out, in and out. And then she touched her glands right here to see if maybe she has an infection. But after all of that, she noticed that she had an infection in her chest. Jenny needs some medicine. Dr. Woody prints a prescription for Jenny from her computer. Then she sits down at her desk and she signs it. So Jenny needs a prescription. A prescription is a note to get medicine to make her feel better. And when she gets medicine, the note, she needs to take that paper that the doctor gives her to the pharmacy. And the pharmacy is a store where they sell all the medicine. Now it's Joey's turn. Dr. Woody gives Joey his immunizations. It's only going to hurt for a minute. She also gives Joey some drops so that he won't get polio. Then she says goodbye to the Jays. So remember what I said. The doctor said that the little one needed immunizations. So do you see her here? She's getting his shot ready. She tells him it's only going to hurt for 1 minute. And then she gives him some medicine. Instead of giving him another shot, this one she can give him medicine on his tongue. And it's just like a shot, but it doesn't hurt like a shot. And then she's all done with all three. So Jack has a sprained wrist. Jenny has a chest infection. And Joey had to get his immunizations. The Jays pick up Jenny's prescription. Mrs. J stops at the pharmacy. She gives the pharmacist the prescription and he gives her the medicine. So remember I told you he was going to get the prescription from the doctor on the piece of paper and they had to take it to the pharmacist. This is the pharmacist. This is the medicine doctor. So you have to give him that paper, and then when you give him that paper, he will give you the medicine that she needs to get better. At home, Mrs. J puts Jenny to bed. Mrs. J tucks Jenny in and gives her a spoonful of medicine. You'll be better soon, she says. So here is everybody right here. She put Jenny in bed. Jack has his sling. And there's Joey at the bottom with the dog and the cat. That evening, Mr. J came home from work. How are all of you? He says. Jack jumps to his feet. Joey's all right and Jenny's in bed, she says. But look at my sling I got, Dad, Jack said. Look at the mom. She looks so tired, huh? She was running around everywhere with the kids today while Daddy was at work. The end. Well, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this story. Thank you for listening.